Oh, here is the sound. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're not sleeping yet. Certainly I'm not. Thinking, who am I? Where am I? What's going on? We have fighters. We are FGC. We have some fights to settle, some beefs to cook, and sizzle with a little bit of salt and things, you know. So, FGC has said, my name is Gedrus. We're here for Guilty Gear Strive Finals. We'll be fighting for 4 games, winners finals, losers finals, grand finals, and well, maybe the 5th one for the grand finals for the extra spiciness. Without further ado, I know everybody's a bit tired, a bit daisy, but we all need all of your hype to muster because we'll be fighting. We're not going to be shooting, we're going to be fighting, punching, kicking. Just like next year, please, don't kick the computer and don't turn it off. Just don't do that. So, I think nobody cares about me. Everybody cares about fights. So let's start with winner's side, and we'll invite our fancy fighters. Ruslanas, I disagree to call you whatever that nickname, Ruslanas, comes to the stage. Clapping! Do we hear some clapping? Thank you, thank you. You're very kind, very, very supportive. I really appreciate that. And the second player, but well, he's not second as in he's worse than the first one who's on the stage. He's the second one to come on the stage, Evo. And while the players set up, get their favorite height and distance from the monitors. Do you have a rulers, boys? You need a ruler to have that optimum distance. Like, you know, like, and then you'll be good. And while they do this, I'll turn my voice to casters and Arayat. And I don't remember who the next one was. It Breaker or was it Moma? Oh, I'm sorry, Oren. I almost forgot. Oren and Arayat, have your fun.
Thank you there, Nasos, for doing us a great introduction. Welcome to Guilty Gear Strive turn top 8. And by the way, I'm not Infernal Baby, unfortunately. Good start. So yeah, welcome to Guilty Gear Top 8 here at Comic-Con 2025 at Baltic Gaming Expo. I am Araya, joined here by Oren in the caster's seat, and we're going to be talking some Guilty Gear. So we had a lot of players coming up there, 16 to 18 people. 2 kind of got spirited away to a degree, unfortunately. And, you know, out of these 16, 18 players, we have 2 contestants, which is a very rare feat to see on the winners' finals, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. It's Yvel and Ruslanas. Usually we see Jetstream, the unbeatable monster, always taking up the grand final spot and always taking up the winner's final spot. But this time, it's absolutely insane. Yvel went on a rampage, a complete rampage against Jetstream.
Yeah, and we're seeing right now these 2 players are keeping a button check because it is a very natural thing to do in these fighting games. Usually you want to know that your peripherals work. Imagine you're playing some sort of first-person shooter and your mouse doesn't work.
Yeah, like what? Like you can't shoot, you can't aim, the sensitivity's wrong. You gotta make sure the latency, everything's good.
Definitely, and in fighting games it's even more important because if you lose that one button, it could change the whole thing because it is a very tactile. We already see one of the controllers there, the hitbox itself from your boy Ruslanas. You know, we can call him Boktamor, we can call him he was called Fabra Rowan, the whole bracket here, and I had to call out his name multiple times for good reasons in a sense.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that, but it's been mixing everybody, dude. He's playing already the mind games in the bracket.
Oh yeah, definitely. You signed up as an unknown Zoro warrior there, coming in and reaping everybody's souls. And that's what he actually did. He came in and played really good Guilty Gear, got himself to the position where he's an absolute monster. And we already see that his monster prowess has caused the game to restart because, you know, we're having a good time.
Yeah, we just need to make sure everything works.
Yes.
Prim and proper.
Definitely. So let's talk game for a bit. We're going to be, as you said, we don't see Jetstream in the winners' finals as he's probably the undisputed top 1 player here in Lithuanian FGC.
Yeah. it would be really just Jetstream in Lithuania. And then we do also see Infernal Baby coming out from Latvia all the way to Lithuania here.
Definitely. He's in top 4 as well, waiting there in the loser's bracket a bit. Or, you know, in these ages, I have to call it the lower bracket, isn't it?
The lower bracket.
I'm calling it loser's bracket. Let's go. This is the fighting game community.
Yeah, welcome. If you lose, you're in the loser's bracket. There's no lower. You're not lower, you're the loser.
You do have two losses to get out of the tournament, okay? That's the double elimination as it is. And here we go, we're gonna get it back to our character select. These players are gonna be looking into their button checks bit by bit. And until then, what do you think Ruslanas is gonna go with?
I have no idea. I think we have seen him play the Gold Lewis a lot today. And it's been tearing people up. But whenever he senses that slight bit of inconsistency, he always switches back to his normal character, the Zaro.
Normal. I don't know if that's normal goes. Here we go. It's a second gonna be button checking, and now I think this is the final button check between these two players. And with it, we're gonna be seeing what they are rolling. As you said, our boy Ruslanas is pulling the Gold Lewis. This character, the big body of all time, Behemoth Typhoon, he's playing. His gameplay is very oppressive. Like plus frames, pressure,
Guard
a lot
rush.
of damage, a lot of chip damage as well, keeping you always locked down and anywhere on the screen, to be honest. But at the same time, he doesn't particularly move and has to play against this agile character, Evil's main, Giovanna.
Yeah, Giovanna is extremely fast. We're gonna see this big body. He has these couple of moves where you can just fly across the screen, just quite like this. Ruslanas has been a really big fan of the White Wild Assault. And just like that, he always uses the security gauge for the drone. He doesn't want to play that neutral. He wants to just get in and get his offense going.
Definitely. The best way to win is not letting your opponent to play. That's the core mantra of the fighting game. And Gold Lewis is a very good character at doing that. You did say the security levels, that little blue bar at the bottom, does show what kind of capabilities he has. One of them is sending a buddy drone that absolutely doesn't let you to play the game. But at the same time, he doesn't really get time to do that because Evil is playing such an oppressive game. A nice block there on the high. That was a 50-50 guess in a sense. And was really nice play from Octomore. Still playing very high. And this is going to be a churn going for the super. And with it, kind of getting himself some breathing room.
Oh my goodness, that hit from all the way behind.
Yep.
Alright, we see he'll take the first round, but it's still going to be a big toss-up. It's going to be hard.
Look at this guy's smile. He smiles. He knows he knows that he robbed the man there because the big bodies, even though you're a slower moving character, at the same time you get to be hit by a lot more because, you know, big body in a sense.
Yeah, Giovanna specifically has a lot of good techniques against big bodies because she has this type of jump and it's really hard to deal with. It lets you do really cool mix-ups, 50-50s. As you saw, Evil is like an expert. He's the resident Giovanna expert. Yeah. And he absolutely mixes you up. You get on offense against this guy and you have no idea what's happening. He's delaying on you. He's pressuring you always, getting in your face. He does not care at all.
He does not care indeed. We're going to be now round part here, and that's going to be a very good counter hit conversion from Evil. Spending that resource, spending the cash to get that wall break, to get more. Winner must stay more richer. At the same time, now starting with the strike throw, keeping Ruslanas very much checked at guessing high-low so many times. The drone is out, but unfortunately the drone is going to help to get that dive kick out of his way. And look at the pressure going. It's unrelenting right now.
Yeah, Gold Lewis, when he swings the coffin at you, he guard crushes you. It means you cannot hex. You cannot try. Oh.
Yes, Evil said, I don't... Did you notice the moment Ruslanas started playing his offensive game, started creating these situations where it's so hard to block this character, he just said, no, I'm just reversing. I do not want to respect your offense because I know I'm gonna die.
Yeah, if you can give them the chance, and you just get hit by the reversal, like, you know, why should I let you do anything? You know, stop me, take my meter, you know, take my health. If you won't, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, definitely. And look at this. We're gonna see some good conversions coming from Evil, getting the wall break when it matters. And now what a 50-50 again. This Pokemon guy might know how to block everything. And what a side switch as well. but they're gonna burn the burst, not letting the combo to continue, but it does not matter for Evil, because he finds that little gap and takes the round.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really difficult here for Ruslanas because Giovanna really loves just chasing you down, chasing you down. She does not letting you give room to breathe. She really just goes and goes and goes, right? As you see, always. Whenever Evil does an attack on their block, they always like a delay. You do an attack, and then do delay, attack, and then you have to guess whenever the timing is going to finish. It's so difficult.
It is definitely difficult, but currently Boktamor did show pretty good defense against this Evil champion, but at the same time it is very hard to keep it going. Any stray hit just adds up, compounds on it. And look at this. These little moments, this counter hit as well, forcing Boktamor to try to challenge his way out, forcing to burn his last burst of the round possibly. And look at this, the back throw incident. 2-0. Boktamor kind of put in a bad position, even though this is a first to 3. It is looking pretty rough. And yeah, here we go. He's pulling his comfy character. So, you know, Gold Lewis, being a very, very strong character on its own by having a very simple game plan, he picks now one of more complex game plan characters, probably considered the weakest. No, I can't lie. Straight. Can't keep a straight face, to be honest.
Yeah, Zato, the
Zato,
low
yes.
tier. The bad character.
The bad character. But at the same time, if Boktamor gets that little moment, and look at this, we're beginning Invite Hell, starts keeping the pressure, and now you're playing against a character that you cannot block. Keeping the pressure. Eddie goes high. Here's the deflect shield. But gonna be baited, taking full advantage of it. The blade is out, wall break out of it, and now what's the mix?
Yeah, even though that Zato can wall break you and get the hard knockdown, it's still difficult. You can RPS against the Eddie. He likes to use the move that goes pierces forward, but it doesn't matter. Evil X just does not care.
Yep, he does. Still definitely doesn't care. The opposed will actually catch the spiral arrow there, and unfortunately for Evil, he's gonna have to wait and find his way in. But hey, every Zato hit will lead you into guessing, reacting to the high. And look at that. Really good damage, and he's not spending that meter to get the hard knockdown. He's fine just to go for the blue. Roman cancel to slow down time and keep great pressure situations off of it. Really good counter hit conversion as well. Amorphous with a wall break to damage, and that's gonna be a match too, Ruslanas.
Yeah, we see him fighting back finally. After the goal, Lewis, he always picks up the Zato. All right, time to wrap it up. Time to get serious.
I mean, he definitely is playing serious, but I think that the Gold Lewis is still a serious pick for him because he has been playing that character quite a bit and probably enjoying the power trip in a sense. But now, I don't think that it is very easy for Evil to play this Zato guy.
I don't think he really knows how to navigate the matchup possibly. It's difficult and it requires a lot of practice.
I cannot blame him. Come on, who's learning how to play against Zato? There's like 2 of them. I'm joking. Ruslana has grinded it a lot and it shows. But now Evil catching a really good position, burning that super, putting himself in the set point to go into the grand finals.
Yeah. Oh, and we start off with a huge counter hit into a huge combo. He absolutely sends it right up towards the wall. But we see a wall break. No jumps at the end, but smashes. And this super is going to be big. This almost spells death for Ruslanas. It's really difficult to get out of these situations with positive bonus on the opponent.
Definitely try to bait an option out of it, but this time, Boktamor keeping the pressure going. Wild Assault, gonna get more plus frames, and this time catching Evil, playing very dangerous there. Deflect shield, he does have no resources whatsoever. Looking very hard, Eddie is dead, and that's an anti-air. 3-1, Evil advances to grand finals.
Damn, Evil. On a rampage. He does not let go. He keeps going.
You know how it is like with sharks. The moment you taste the blood, you go for the kill. That's what Evil was the last tournament when he won against Jetstream at that in Ozas, in the Fighters of Ozas. And you know, my guy is now really prepared. He is in and he wants to play that game. So, Mike to Nasos, if he wants to talk.
And I am back. You thought you got rid of me. I did not. Well, we set up. That was feisty. We have set somebody to winners. But now we have losers bracket. It sounds kind of, yeah, calling people losers. But, well, some are winners, some losers. But there's a loser bracket, and losers bracket can climb back up. So, what's going to happen now is losers semifinal. And for that, we have two feisty boys. We have one person who makes it super international tournament. Infernal Baby. Oh, here he comes with a cape. Cool. Okay, and well, fight would not be a fight without the second fighter unless you're in a fight club. Go figure. Jetstream, not so champion anymore. Get over here and prove. Are you not washed up? You're good, right? Yeah, you know more washed up. You're good. Beautiful. Okay. Riot, Oren, do your thing.
Thank you for the pass there, Nasos. Yes, we're going to be seeing ourselves now, the losers semifinals. It's not going to be for the grand finals, because there's still one Pokemon, which we just recently seen lose his game in the winners. He's going to be waiting for the victor of this match. This is a top 4 match. The one that loses is going to be locked in on the top 4, and he's not going to get anything.
Nothing.
Sadly. Only the shame of being 4th, in a sense.
Only the top 3.
The top 3,
The 3
definitely.
champions.
So this is a higher stakes than usual match for these two players. I would say that it's even a bigger stakes match for Jetstream, because A, he has to reclaim his throne as a champion from the last tournament, and B, he has to defend as a fellow Lithuanian against a Latvian guest here that comes in to challenge us. And you know, you can see the Infernal Babies coming with that cape with the flag of the Latvia.
Latvian superhero coming in with the cape.
Definitely, and he did feel like a superhero because he was tearing apart in the bracket, and I'm gonna be, rubbing salt in the wound, right, Oren? You kind of lost your match for the top 4, didn't you?
Don't remind me.
Don't remind you. I will remind you, but unfortunately, we don't have time to remind you because we're gonna have to talk what kind of match we're gonna be seeing here.
Yeah, it's going to be presumably Baiken. Infernal has been playing a little bit of Slayer, which Jetstream. Jetstream has been known to lose to a couple Slayers.
I mean, Slayer is very hard to stop, to be honest.
He is.
He is definitely, because he's a very, very versatile character with high damage conversions. I don't know why he can pick up from Pile Bunker.
Goodness.
And
wait, this is
a button check.
Oh
Come on, it's a button check. Let him button check with other characters that they play because, secondaries never work.
Yeah.
That is the rule of all time. And after this button check, we're going to be looking ourselves into a match of quite a doozy. You know what's kind of funny when I'm now thinking about all the history that is with Infernal Baby and Jetstream? I think it was previous year Comic-Con, right? They played a money match.
They did. They did indeed play a money match.
Yes, and the result was 10-3 for Jetstream. So it is quite a doozy to play Jetstream again offline, but this time not for the money match, this time playing for the top 3.
Indeed. I think last time, Infernal was really talking a lot when he wanted to money match Jetstream. He was really talking. He was talking himself up.
Oh yeah,
then
definitely.
When time came, he loses 10-3. And then he says, damn, I did better than I thought I would.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got that one game. It's all fine. No, I don't think that it works like that.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yes, you can be happy that you got a game or two off of a very strong player, but at the same time, when it's money on the line, imagine you're losing this, you're playing out of Kebab. Come on. Would you lose that game? Would you be happy about losing that game?
You can't lose like a Kebab.
No, you can't. Exactly. It's more than honor in a sense. But now, these players, as I said, honor is kind of staked away. It is stakes on the tournament. It's all for that big title. And if Infernal Baby does get Jetstream, I'm predicting a pop-off. A pop-off.
Perchance.
It was too late. The front row will suffer the pop-off.
Yeah, we really need to see Justin clean up his gameplay because he has been struggling a little bit today.
Definitely. Alrighty, so we are gonna be going into our match here. Baiken versus Kai, Infernal Baby versus Jetstream. Let's get it rolling. We're gonna be starting with Jetstream playing a very aggressive game from the get-go, keeping Infernal Baby in the corner while Infernal Baby trying to find a gap to play around. Sub uses this burst very early as well. Might be a good play here.
Oh, are we seeing a controller disconnect?
Ooh. Technical issues? Hello?
Technical issues? Are we gonna just keep playing? Are we restarting?
Our players are deciding to probably restart the... Oh, here we go. Yeah, our players are currently going to be troubleshooting it, and it might be a restart. So, you know, these things can happen to a degree. Probably a PlayStation controller, probably a cable issue. You know, it had like, okay, look at that cable, pulling it out. Infernal Baby, smugly waiting while Jetstream is trying to figure out does he have a good way of working his issues. And now, you know, I wanted to already start talking about how the game actually really went on because Jetstream played very, very aggressive. But I think the aggression kind of went on.
Yeah.
On the hardware. Yeah. Being mad on technology and the game might end up being damaging the technology itself.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
second cable. He cabled it up. All right. Here we go. He's going to be prepared now to get in. I think they don't need a button check. They'll probably check the controls. One thing that is very good for Jetstream, he's playing on the pad. The thing is, the control scheme that you choose, it could be a keyboard, it could be an arcade stick, a hitbox, a pad, and whatnot, all have different preferences how they want to control. Jetstream really doesn't shy away from just playing the default control scheme, just adding one button, and he's good to go. That's why he doesn't particularly do the button check.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Makes life easy for you in tournament.
It definitely does. So,
we're going to be seeing the first match start again, or maybe it's a button check, I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, here we go. Now we're going to be looking into the match.
Going.
Yeah, so they decided to restart the match here.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate for Jetstream because he did get that first off the table already. It was a really, really good position for him that round.
Definitely, it looked pretty damn good for Jetstream, but unfortunately now we're looking at a very even game. Infernal gets not a blue burst, but a gold burst. That will get him quite a bit of resources. Tries to go for a guard parry there, trying to bait something off of Jetstream, but Jetstream takes full advantage of it, and with the ball break gets a good damage count. We'll see what a challenge from Infernal. Tried to burst bait it, but Jetstream doesn't particularly want to burst bait. It's just the first round, and Infernal is dying here.
Yeah, Infernal, he played his first round, and then, you know, he upgraded his burst from blue to gold, but it didn't seem to help much. We do see the burst coming back, though, because of positive bonus. It regenerates your burst meter. Just as you see another gold burst, this time from Jetstream, seeing all that meter pop up, and Kai is really, really scary with all that meter.
Yep.
That stun dipper in neutral is so scary, and it leads to so much damage, especially if you take
There was an IRC because of that meter as well, because, you know, an eye for an eye, 2 for a 2, gonna repeat the situation, and, you know, Infernal saying, I don't want to really guard that alt meter and the pressure that you're creating right now. So we're gonna be seeing that reversal super creating a good position, and now a counter hit Tatami will end it for Jetstream, now around the par for each.
Definitely. We want to see how these round starts evolve. Ooh, and yeah, we do love... Infernal Baby loves air dashes. He loves playing in the air. Jetstream is also airborne aficionado, as you could say. He loves mixing you up. He loves going in. His timings are so weird, and you have to like deal with it with all these FTC cancels and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And we were already seeing some very interesting clashes between two players. Did you see that DP clash? It kind of got me. Oh no! Baits the throw tech there with the jump, and that will cost the Infernal Baby very dearly. Because as you said, this is a very bad position to be when there's positive bonus. But nevertheless, the jump slash will find its mark. Gonna convert it off, but now no more resources left while Jetstream is proceeding full. Goes for a Hail Mary RTL, which catches the backdash. Goes in for a 100-meter conversion, but drops it, unfortunately. Tries to go for the throw and DP. Hail Mary. Oh, absolute spaghetti has been dropped on the floor there, but at least he picked it up.
Random RTL takes another victim down out of the tournament.
No, the thing is, he absolutely had a good position, probably missed the timing for the Red Roman cancel, hence why the full spaghettification happened.
Yeah, but we're still seeing him back up in the corner pressure. This charge stunners, the projectile Loki is super strong against Viken because she has a parry. Unlike most characters who have like rising invincible uppercuts, Viken has a parry. She has to like actually make sure you connect with an attack with her. And Kai, he just sets up the projectile on top of you and like, what are you going to do?
Oh yeah,
you have to hold it.
Definitely, but now look at that. Goes for this quick dust after wall break, not letting him to breathe, to be honest. Because Jetstream has this kind of playstyle. When he really likes to play slow at the very start, he's fine at losing several matches or whatnot. But when he finds that adaptation, he's going full in. He's going full gorilla on you, not letting you to breathe, not letting you to play the game as well, as we said at the start. And it works.
Yeah. We see a little bit of a parallel with both of these players like to play very aggressive. Like I always see these DPs like I don't want to hold your offense. You're gonna have to like make me do stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, playing around those stun damage, I like the movement, but oh, air to air, gets the conversion and a nice link in RTL. This will break the wall, give him a hard knockdown, and that's a mix right now. Playing it safe.
Oh my goodness, he interrupts the wild song because he delayed it too long. Okay, we're gonna have to see the mix.
Okay, burst the YRC, burst. Yeah, burst away because he does not want to get it going. Antier misses. Very close for Infernal Baby. He's almost dead here. Ultra Arc Danger is on the screen as well. Jetstream playing very fast, and that was a quick high to low. Infernal Baby getting his shins checked in a 2-0 for Jetstream now.
I've never seen that mix-up before.
I think that was such an on-the-fly mix-up. This was so funny.
Yeah, usually he does the foot arc, and if you block it standing up, then he gets to do high mix-up. But I've never seen him do low. Like, he never went low before.
Yeah, oh, what a preemptive protect there. Infernal Baby starting to feel the nerves, and those nerves are costing him. Jetstream in full power. Tries to go for the anti-air here. DP is coming, and that's gonna be a bait.
Damn.
What a bait. Tried to go for a quick dust for an overhead, but we saw Deflect Shield, which got whiff punished. Now we're going back into the set point here. Oh, this time. Okay, look, Jetstream is starting to feel himself, okay? We're seeing these DPs. My man is really 1-2. Okay, nice block on the high Yozansen. He knows that he wants that. And no.
He's not giving it up.
He's not giving it up. This is the conversion, and that's gonna be a burst. Should not let Infernal to breathe as well. Lost the full charge to stun edge here, but Cat gets caught low. Direct not connecting at the end there. He couldn't really get the good full conversion. Now, Infernal, what a challenge, does not convert it fully. No resources as well. It all went to the faultless defense. Just wanted to have Jetstream good anti-air.
Yeah. Oh, and the deflection. The deflection again, and
no. Bro, finish up your food.
Come on, Jetstream. You don't gotta be doing this.
You can't be doing this. Okay, he went, and that's gonna be a chip kill. Directly. No, not Fudra. Fudra actually connected and chip killed Infernal out. A 3-0 for Jetstream. He was so prepared. Extremely prepared to get this going. And come on, man. I'm still kind of sad about that dragon.
He wanted to make the windscreen look cooler.
Really?
He has the eyes. Like.
Oh, I see. We're appealing. I see. Well, unfortunately, right now, we're not going to be seeing that victory screen for long because Jetstream now is going to be sitting there waiting for his opponent and let it go to Nasos to call in our boy.
I'm running all around you. Now you have your cables, right? Now all your cables work, right? I hope they do. He stays. He stays because, well, he has the next fight lined up. Next fight lined up. Leg check. I got so excited. Who are you fighting? Do you remember? You do? But here it says it's Fabro Rovan. Whatever that means. Whatever that means, Fabro Rovan. I disagree. Ruslanas is coming back to stage. Look at him. Look at his costume. Primed for victory. Primed for the best buttons. Let's see what happens. Okay, Arayat, Oren, back to you.
Yeah, definitely coming in stylish with that play. We've seen him in an Evil match, showing off the Gold Lewis, showing off the Zaro, but now he has to play Jetstream, which is his eternal rival. Every time he even says, who wants to play some Strive? Jetstream comes in and they're playing until someone crashes.
Out.
Out is the right word, yes, definitely.
Well, someone has a bit of a breakdown.
That's what happens when you play fighting games for too long. Well, actually, usually you would get to play like first to 5s, first to 7s, first to 10, and then you learn, nah, these guys are playing, you know what?
Nah, first to 150. Let's go.
First to 150, that happened?
You played Exert.
Oh yeah,
You
I
should
did
know.
actually. I actually
What
know.
are you talking
I played first to 50, but Exert matches take a while. Come on, bro. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
depends on the characters on the screen. Yeah, but like, yeah.
Depends on the characters on the screen. He played a top tier there, okay? Kai's top 6 or something.
Kai's pretty good, just like in this game.
Yeah, well, I think somebody will catch you for that lie, but now
No lies told.
You know what's kind of funny for me? That Jetstream just switched sides for no apparent reason.
He wanted to play on one side.
I guess he wanted to play on one side. I don't know what kind of psychological mental advantage he gets from that, but you know, if it works, it works.
He's playing the mind games before the set even starts. He already putting Ruslanas in the disadvantage, bro. He already has positive bonus.
Positive bonus from that positioning, right? Anyways, we're gonna go right now into our button check here, checking the buttons.
Is Ruslana's button checking with Zaro to switch to roll with? Or is he?
I don't know. That's the mix. You don't know what you're gonna get.
I hate this stuff. Every single time you have to guess. Okay, is he actually going to play this character?
You know, I kind of enjoy seeing Dizzy on the screen at least. So at least Jetstream is giving us that.
I don't think anybody else enjoys seeing Dizzy on the screen.
I do, apparently.
She looks nice, but like,
I see how
you look at the gameplay and like nothing is happening for 70 seconds in a row.
I'll figure it out. But other than that, we're gonna be seeing a Zato from Poxamore.
He's not messing around, not this time.
No. So the first dogma that we basically set at the beginning was that if you get to make your opponent not to play the game, usually you're gonna be winning, right? That's the dogma, in a sense. Zato is that dogma's kind of core character. My man's unblockable. My man's gonna be putting you in positions where it's very hard. And with that, we're gonna be looking at that Zato versus Kai, Jetstream versus Fabro Rowan, or you know, just let's say Ruslanas. And look at that, left and right, proc hitting from the left. And we are getting those small chips. Eddie is gone, but oh my goodness.
Oh my God. You know that's a layer 7 mix-up. These people have played so much together.
Definitely, it is definitely not a character mix-up, it is a player mix-up when both of them know their character habits and they're playing to the best ability. And that's gonna be a back throw instance, very bad for Poxamore because he is now endless and he cannot really get good reward, and that's gonna be a good throw into kill.
Spinning the meter properly.
Spending the meter indeed properly. First round going to Ruslanas, keeping it going. Drunken Shade does not let the projectiles get in his way. Good on-tier, Eddie is out. What a challenge!
Oh, LA still blocks the DP. Oh,
What
he
do you
has the
mean?
combo. He has the combo. Watch it.
Here's the
Into the
combo.
super?
Yeah, Amorphous coming out, hard knockdown, and this spells what's the mix?
He doesn't have Eddie right now. He has to build it up.
He has to build it up, but at the same time, you know, keeping out the Jetstream from playing the game, and that's gonna be a double high burst bait as well. He's in his head.
Wait, the Ruslanas, he's cooking.
Yep, definitely. That burst does cancel the combo that your opponent is doing, but if he decides to drop the combo at this specific moment, he gets to get a big punish, and that's what Ruslanas was hoping for. You know, sandwiches going in, and somebody doesn't want sandwiches.
No sandwiches. Yeah, I think he prefers lasagna.
Oh man, they are in a very, very layered gameplay here, so lasagna is a very apt description between these two.
Yeah, we're seeing still the Eddie is gone right now. It's really difficult for Zato to play without his summon. He has this little guy he has on the screen, as you can see him. And he like puts out the drills, he puts out the stuff, and it's so difficult to play Zato without Eddie. Yep, you have to
look at this.
Deal with subpar neutral. You have to deal with all this like non-existent offense basically. You just have to guess.
Definitely, and that's gonna be high this time out of Fudra. Jetstream, not really, distraught from the last match there. He's fine. Now he just plays an absolute fast game, and the catches. Ruslana's not blocking the charge stun edge with it. Gonna get a ball break, and that's looking very good for Jetstream.
Back in the corner already. All that meter on the table. It's going to be hard. YRC is also there. If you don't want to block mix-ups, you can just use the resource, but he blocks it anyway. He's going in for it. Ruslana's using the Wild Assault. Get back in. Oh, the projectile hits right there. And we're going to see Jetstream fight his way out the corner, using the meter into the back row.
Did not really spend the Raging in Roman Cancel there to get enough damage. But now look at that, the charge, stun edge again. Playing very safe, playing a fast save game, to be honest. Jetstream evens the match count.
Yeah, we're seeing these matches go pretty evenly. The first match against Ruslana, like he knew what Jetstream was doing. But in the second one, he like you just play neutral. Jetstream just won neutral more interactions over and over, and then it didn't matter.
Yeah, definitely. Remember when I said Jetstream likes to play this methodical, go find the adaptation moment. And when he does get that adaptation moment, it becomes such an impressive game, and we're seeing an apt example of it.
Very good match. Killing the Eddie there on the second hit of Pierce. Oh, but we're still seeing him go in with the blue Wild Assault.
Ooh. That's going to be a good punish, and look at that damage!
Setting up the shock state here. The projectile zoning is very, very good here with shock state new Kai buffs they added. Because he needed it. He needed to have the fireballs, actually.
Yep. Oh, this is one of the situations that we are talking why Zato is very hard to play. That yellow Roman cancel does kill Eddie as well. And when Eddie is gone, you have to deal with so much. Here we go. Deflect shield not wanting to play. Stun edge is not going to go out. Drunken Shade keeping it going. A nice anti-air, but does not convert it. Playing very tight. Looking at that damage very close. Jetstream gets his pressure back, spends the meter to go and bait the burst, or that will be Ruslana's barely surviving.
Very, very good reaction on the 6B. It's super hard to catch people jumping like that sometimes. They jump at you in the weird timings where you don't really expect it, and then you have to really react quickly. And then he was ready. He was completely ready.
Definitely. Oh, classic run up 5k into throw. That's what Jetstream really likes to get into your head when he sets up those frame traps so aptly.
Oh, Ruslanas is actually reacting very, very well. The food arc is technically a reset. You're not supposed to be able to do it all the time, but it's so fast that it always scatters people out.
Oh, and speaking about fast, that was a very fast round for Jetstream. Jailing Ruslana's there in the corner and keeping the tight. Oh, Sniper missed fire, gonna get punished. And that's a command grab. That was cheeky, I got hit.
Yeah, definitely. This round might be a little hard for Jetstream. The burst advantage is still on Ruslana's. He has the burst right now filled up, and Eddie is out, and oh no.
No, what advantage? But I think that it doesn't matter. What a backdash!
That was so good. That was just one. If he got hit by that, I think the round would have been completely over.
Yeah, definitely, because Eddie would have been back there for Ruslanas, and now we're looking another good mix-up opportunities, but Jetstream, with the full bravery, goes for the DP, gets thrown into the here in the mid-screen. Jetstream has the meter to play his game. This is a very important match for both players, because going 2-1 changes the mental so much between the players. Drunken Change, charge stun edge will not work out. Was due off of the blue Wild Assault. Making it strong. Getting those stray hits. Playing very tight. That deflect shield does nothing. BRC keeping the pressure going. Command grab finds his mark. But you know what?
100 meter.
Yes, 100 meter, 100 meter, RTL, cancel it to make it safe. Oh, an air throw?
He's reacting so well. All these defensive options are being so strong in Ruslanas, and he takes the grime.
So well played by Ruslanas, this whole 30 seconds. tight pressure, baiting the situations, and as well Airflow reacting to that fake situation, and as well catching the last mix. And now we're looking at the 2-1 where Ruslanas has the potential to kick Jetstream out.
Yeah, Ruslanas has been reacting so well to this set right now. He's been stopping the food arms, he's been stopping the jump-ins, he's been using 6P properly. It's so difficult, I must imagine. Imagine, like, you were playing against Zotto, he puts you in the blender if he ever touches you. And Ruslana's being so active on defense and so successful, it must be terrifying to be just in this situation right here.
Definitely, but at the same time, you have to understand one thing. Jetstream is no slouch. He has been playing this round almost perfectly, catching Ruslanas very off guard.
Ruslanas rubbing his hands together. Come on, let's make it happen.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, there's a potential for going into fifth game as well. Because look at this, no fear whatsoever from Jetstream, running full field, not fearing anything. Good just block, trying to bait a throw out of it, keeping the pressure going, and misses. He was
slightly late.
Not just slightly late, he showed that he can punish those food draw arcs just like that, but he has missed that last one. This could be very big for Jetstream. He has a lot of meter. Now playing again very, very bravely by running in. Opposed in front of you, playing it very safe. Now their Eddie is gone. This is the moment where Jetstream needs to act. Burst is baited off of the Ruslanas. Good anti-air. There's still no Eddie.
What was that? But I think this might be the death.
That looking like death, and he's going for a conversion RTL. This will go to the wall, and with the break, evens it out 2-2.
2-2. This is intense. This is exciting.
This is very, very exciting, and I don't think that Evil right now is having a very good, because I don't think he wants to play both, but if he had to choose, probably he would choose to play against both of them.
Yeah.
We've seen that match went so well for Evil, but Jetstream, he's showing his prowess to adapt. And man, it's looking really rough.
Yeah, it still will be difficult even if Jetstream wins this. He has to get the reset against Evil, which is Evil has been playing absolutely out of his mind recently. So it's going to be difficult either way, but we still have to see this Ruslanas pick it up here if he wants to get the win. He gets the Roman cancel for the Eddie into the combo with the Blue Wild Assault. That was quite interesting.
Yes, definitely. But now we're going to see a Hail Mary RTL, and that is without any meter to make it safe. But now he spends the burst to keep it safe out of the 5D, but that is probably not enough. A lot of resources are going down. That is opposed down. No more Eddie. Nice anti-air from Baltimore. Playing it very tight. Scum Dipper playing it very as well. Save. Both of these players don't want to yield an inch. And it's a whip punish with an Amorphous.
Damn.
Set point Ruslanas.
Ruslanas really wants to take it out here. The burst is an advantage here. We're already in the mix-up, and the command grab comes out. This is gonna look really rough, really rough. We're gonna have to see him try to pick up the pressure here. Oppose coming out. He don't want to mash into it.
Oh! That's a big throw from Jetstream, and we are gonna get it going, keeping the pressure going. Good damage as well, some bar. Interesting risk of dash. Now we're blocking YRC, and that's a bait. He baited it, he knew, but drops the combo. Unfortunately, the nerves are coming in. Eddie keeping up the pressure. Nice blocks from Jetstream here. Wild Assault blocks it high. They're trying to interrupt it, playing it safe. Charge stun edge, the back throw will work, and with it, gets a good conversion. The burst comes back. Jetstream still alive, working as much as he can.
Oh my god, he deflected the projectile.
Budget close to
the 2S.
2S free to Ruslanas.
New blood is in and old blood is out. Jetstream out at 3rd place.
Damn, that is unexpected. It started looking so good for Jetstream, but that little moment at the end. Oh dear. What an upset, to be honest, because I think Jetstream was seated as 1st or 2nd.
Yeah.
Definitely, this is something that you would not expect to see. But with it, Jetstream guarantees himself the 3rd place.
Still gets the prizes.
Yeah, and Ruslanas as well, guaranteeing himself the 2nd. But he has a chance to get that 1st place and take it away, Nasus.
Okie dokie. Here we are, some fighting. He just switched the seat. Is this one wet now from the sweat? This is the tech, no? No? I won't touch that. Touch test it. I trust you. It's just warm. Okay. This was sweaty. This was awesome. Let's do it again. And to do it again, we are coming to finals, grand finals, and for that cannot happen unless Evil X shows up. Set up, here. Well, yeah, the previous guy, he warmed it up for you. So it's going to be extra personal. Extra with sauce special. Anywho, while they set up, remind you, this is grand finals. This is juicy. And how juicy? Oren, explain it.
Hell yeah, we're gonna go right now into the grand finals of Guilty Gear Strive Top 8 here at Comic-Con 2025. And what a journey it was here, That last match kind of gave me a good hard massage, to be honest. But at the same time, I am very much excited to see how Poctomore decided to play it next. Because the Go Lewis did not work out.
Yeah, not very well. Let's see. He did take a game on Zato.
Yeah, he did take game one.
Let's take 6 games.
Definitely, because this is a double elimination. Evil has the right to lose 2 sets in a sense, right?
Yeah.
So that's 6 matches in a row for Poctomore, while Evil needs to win only 3. It is such a disadvantageous position for Poctomore, and keeping this tight pressure, keeping it going in and mixing it up, this should take a lot of energy out of Ruslanas. But after seeing that match, that last one, I'm starting to believe.
Yeah. Ruslanas he adapted so well, but he has not played against Evil very much.
He has
this
not.
Is not as familiar to him as Jetstream is. Jetstream, always comes out to play, but Evil, you see him few and far between to play matches.
Yeah, definitely. He only comes up to the tournaments to reap some souls and then get out. But now, let's see if he will reap his last one for this. Okay, button check is done, and I wanted to go and start saying the good words. We are now, ladies and gentlemen, going into Baltic Gaming Expo, Comic-Con 2025, Guilty Gear Strive here with Lithuanian FGC. Man, what a journey.
Really, it's so exciting.
It's so exciting indeed. Give it up for now for Poctomore and Evil. We are playing in... Oh, what? Are you serious? Come on.
We need audio. No, we need
audio checks. Let's go.
We need to hear the game.
Oh, man. I was about to get excited. Alrighty, so we're gonna get the audio going, and I'm gonna now rewind a bit time. Just take a step back in a sense. Yeah, taking a step back and taking a step back in and saying, yeah, what a journey it is, right?
Yeah, it's been really exciting. We're seeing the 2 young players coming up, both defeating the champion.
Yeah.
Jetstream taken out by both Evil and Ruslanas. He didn't even lose to the same person twice.
Yep, and
both of these new players coming up to the grand finals, and we're gonna see them clash it out, see who takes it. It's so exciting here.
It is definitely, and we're gonna have to know who will be getting that champion role, the very, very important one.
Oh, this is a big one.
Definitely. And they've been battling for this we've been doing this for almost 9 years. Fighting, going for the champion role. Forget prizes. Forget, it's all about pride.
It's all about
It's all about achievement and, the prideful end of a tournament. But at the same time, it's the bragging rights, right?
It's all about being the best.
It's all about being the best, and these players are now gonna be bouting about for it. Or maybe, the audio issues are gonna just create the situation where, how should I say, icing it out.
Yeah, we're cooling down.
Cooling down. I think that is both a good and a bad thing. Do you want to guess why?
Guessing why? I mean, you get to think about what your next match is going to be. You get to calm down for the last set.
That's
You get to.
But there's a second problem. The second problem here is that Ruslanas has been going with such a massive momentum. Beating Jetstream is no small feat. And going with this kind of momentum boost, going with the motivation that you're finally, there's only one more monster in front of you.
Only one more.
Only one more.
But
It's achievable. It's actually achievable.
Impossible. Nothing's impossible.
Nothing's impossible, If you get one match, you can get two matches. If you can get two matches, you can get the whole set. If you can get a whole set, you can get a whole tournament. This is what we're going for. But now, with just icing it about,
Cooling it down a bit.
Cooling it down. And such character as Zato really requires that speed, really requires to lock you down as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Kind of rough. Kind of rough.
Yeah.
But, I'm still excited. I'm still excited. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But you should still consider it from Givel's perspective. He's coming off of beating Jetstream 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely on fire match, I can imagine.
Man, okay, can we stop throwing Jetstream under the bus?
Hey, he threw himself under the bus by losing to both of them. What can I tell you?
The good old fighting games, right?
He threw himself under the eddy and you're staying there, I guess.
Definitely. Here we go. So now are we gonna do another button check just in case? I think the grand final is garner for another button check. Oh, come on, give us a good song.
Surely, guys.
Come on.
Oh, well.
Come on.
Chip theme. Oh, are they like...
One of the most important things about Guilty Gear is that its soundtrack is very much a banger, right?
Oh,
and picking the right one just makes it go.
Yo, get over it, nightmares.
Oh, look, Ruslana's already mad about that. Oh, no.
Yeah, me and Evil have been talking about the song quite a bit.
Yep. Sin versus Kai's theme here. It's not going to be Birthday Train. It would be very funny if we had Birthday Train.
Yeah.
Finals.
Unfortunately, we don't have all the music. Somebody didn't fish on the setup.
I mean, come on.
Nobody's gonna. Yeah, it takes so long. I've been doing it myself, and it takes so long for no reason. Like even if you have the world dollars or whatever that.
How should I say? Guilty Gear. But anyways, Baltic Gaming Expo, Comic-Con 2025. Let's repeat this again. Guilty Gear Strive. Top 8 Grand Finals. Evil X versus Ruslanas. Give it up for him. Woo! All right, so let's get it going. This is gonna be either a very, very fast match or a very slow one, and they both control the momentum. And I think that Ruslanas keeps it going. Gonna burst bait just from the get-go, and now this is looking like a good position for him. What's the mix-up gonna be going? Good blocks, going low. Trying to get a good conversion, but the back grab will whip because backdash, but he had the meter to make it safe. Ruslanas, very good momentum and good answers to his own offensive answers from, oh goodness, from Evil.
Yeah, that oppose is going to be really difficult because Gio loves moving around. She just chooses a moment and she goes right like an arrow straight to a shield. And
yep,
the oppose, that's a shield you can't pierce.
You cannot pierce oppose. Yes, oppose is such a strong tool in the Zato's kit. And look at that, using the oppose like crazy. Gonna have to, now the pin wheel will catch him as an anti-air. Plus frames for years. And Evil, not really distraught from that last match. Keep it going, and that's gonna be a lot of damage. And no! What a bait there. Gonna catch it going. Amorphous will find its mark next to the corner. Wait, no, it dropped. Unfortunately, it dropped. YRC.
The YRC.
Yep.
Oh, this might be hard.
This is gonna be hard. No Eddie.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Well, it's now good. Eddie's back. He still has it. He still has oppose. Finds its mark. Pierces. Gonna go for the high deflect shield to keep it safe, but it's not safe against Ruslanas. Look at it going. He's even the health count, and this is still going. This round hasn't ended. This is gonna be a double overhead. Ruslanas gets his first quick match.
Wow. Yeah, I really don't think it was wise to use all that burst meter. He used the Wild Assault to try and get in. He used the deflect shield to try and push Zaro out, but he was sandwiched in between. Eddie just pushes you back into Zaro. You can't when you're in between them. Like, where are you gonna go?
You know what? I'm gonna probably give Pablo Rowan I will call it Pablo Rowan, okay? Pablo's doing a good job.
Mr. Fabro.
Mr. Pablo Ruslanos Rowan. All right, so
Mr. Fabro, Poctamor, Ruslanas.
yeah. All the titles as you can figure it out. But unfortunately for the titles, it is going to be going into the second match where now Evil is starting to pull some holes in that offense.
Oh my god, we see him ended with the spiral arrow offense. Oh, the backdash catches him out. Here comes the Eddie sandwich once again.
Oh.
Eating it up, tasty. Set it up. No, the reversal straight into it.
Yep.
Into the wall break. This is dead. Zotto, he is very, very squishy. You cannot hold that much
Wait,
damage.
he's dead?
Yeah, he dies.
I can't believe what? Okay.
This character dies. He's fragile. You know,
He
you
is.
touch him once, twice, and he's over.
You wouldn't believe that guy being that jacked being fragile, huh?
Guess not.
Everybody in Strive hit the gym. Anyways, let's get it going to continue this match. Evils, as I said, started poking those good offense situations. Oh, what a burst! That's a very, very good burst for Baltimore. But now Wire seeing out, keeping it tight, not letting the play to go. You know, it's not looking that great for Pablo Rowan.
Oh, but this could be the round. Again, if you're against Zotto with Eddie and you're in the corner, then it really is dangerous. You could just lose the round. Doesn't matter what the situation is.
You know what's kind of problematic? Ruslanas really likes to use a pose as a, like, next to the corner situations. You have to really challenge it. Oh dear!
Yes, sir. Supers do appear, suppose.
Yeah, that's unfortunately for the pose. That's a really good answer, looking very, very tight and had to answer somehow in the corner. Evil, evening the match count. Ooh, so.
Back to the round start. We're gonna see the movement. Oh, here's the sandwich. Back into it.
Back into it.
Senshi
Goes
makes
left
up
side.
into the overhead. Oh, but Eddie's low. You have to be careful here. He says the little pose, but he bursts out. It doesn't matter. Both bursts off the table, and we're gonna see Evil trying to get back in, but he's stalling for the Eddie. He wants to get Eddie back.
Yep, that's a very important aspect for Zotto. That's double oppose. Kills the Eddie. Nice answer for Evil. And now he's now fighting a almost functional character.
Oh, no.
And look at this, the pressure is on. Goes for another throw. Keep it going. That's gonna be a high. Burning the YRC. Uses the throw to just keep it going. Ooh, oh wait, hold up.
He had all that meter.
Wait,
but he couldn't use
yeah,
it.
but did Evil try to jump out of command grab there, or
I think he
what?
tried to backdash.
Or backdash, yes. He caught something, because that was not a high, it was low. It was basically a mid.
Yeah. You have to jump it. You can't. If you try and backdash it, you just
Yes.
have to do it at the end of the backdash.
Yeah, it is such a rough position. And speaking about rough position, no stops gonna be given to Evil. Look at this, a lot of damage already done. And this is gonna be a lot of resources as well. Still burst, gonna help out him in a sense. Ooh, too active for him.
Ruslanas in the corner though. This is scary. This is really scary. You could lose the round. Oh, one more touch, it could be over. If you build up the risk. Oh, but the offense is still going in the overhead, into the super wall break. Okay, this could be rough.
Nah, you have to guess this one.
Burst on the table. If Zotto gets a touch here, it could completely reverse the situation, but I think it's still going to be very difficult. Oh, no.
Oh, he has to block it. I did not see where that hit, but
Oh,
the
the
dive
dive
kick. Oh, look, the pain in the Baltimore face. He knows, everybody felt that one.
Yeah, the Giovanni dive kick is nefarious. This move is, it's plus, it's instant. It comes down from the sky, from the heavens. Like you can't stop it.
Nope, you cannot, but you cannot stop Zotto's pressure. Gonna get a good conversion. Now both sides have their burst. Oh, uses the deflect. What a deflect! Almost surviving the situation, and you gotta see Evil getting a good conversion and into a super
Into the wall break.
as well. Man, the damage is ramping up, and this is not what you want to lose, Ruslanas. Gonna go for the empty throw, playing it safe, tries to bait an option out of it. Burning the resources as much as possible. There's a lot to go.
Oh,
Empty
the
throw.
fake high into throw.
Doesn't go for the OTG. YRC is gonna be working out. Tries to go for some strike shenanigans.
Oh, now you're really in danger. Not having burst against Zotto is scary. Because you see, this is the situation you don't want to be put in.
Yes, Amorphous gonna get the hit here. Wall break. This is last mix situation for the match. Gonna just bait it. Doing by nothing. Ruslana's been in Jetstream's head and now he's starting to enter Evil's head here.
Yeah, Evil has really been using his burst really actively. It seems like Ruslana's is just ready for him to do that. Uh-oh. Burst already off the table, counter hit, both bursts off the table. We're gonna have to see, like, oh no, the Eddie. We have to snipe Eddie, we have to get rid of him. Oh,
Yeah,
big combo.
Big combo.
This is why you need the burst.
Definitely, and this is building enough for a super as well. Gonna Max just cash it out, hard knockdown. This is what Evil wants off of the situation. Goes for the 5D, does not particularly convert it. Marcy, what a big... Ruslana's with such a good bait game.
Yeah, Ruslana's has been using these wild souls also very well, so this could be dangerous. Doesn't matter what the situation is.
What an air-to-air, getting with the drills as well. But oh no 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 no! The trigger happy.
He's shaking his head. He's shaking his head. Let's go.
Yeah, he knows what happened there. Okay, 6B. What's the sandwich gonna be deflecting it away? Whoa!
Into the full charge. Uh-oh, this is going to be positive bonus. This is going to be really dangerous. Even if you didn't wall break, it still gives you positive bonus. It's a new thing for Dust they added recently. And it's pretty scary now. Uh-oh. Could have been death. Now this is...
Oh, no, this is definitely dead. And we're going into 5th game here on the Grand Finals, evening it out. Both players don't want to let it off, but you know, Evil still has to hold 3 sets. He's still going out quite heavily. He has time, though.
He still has the chances.
Okay, playing it right now safely. Both of the players, we have already first go.
This is really bad. This is really, really bad. Into the super.
That is an understatement for Baltimore here. Fabro1 is not gonna have a good time now without any resources, without anything in the corner, while Evil, what do you mean?
Into the throne? No, into the
What the tier? And this is tournament point,
This might be the end of the tournament.
This might be, yeah, just he got a perfect just now.
He doesn't have the bursts right now. Right?
Yeah.
Evil has the burst advantage here, which means if he gets the next touch on Ruslana's, it's going to be a little bit too big for the burst. Actually, it's looking like he's going to build it up soon, and it might be more even than we think. Uses it actually. Now this, you just put yourself in a huge world of pain right here.
Yep, definitely.
One more touch from Giovanna could spell you the end of times.
Whoa, what an air-to-air there, not letting the super to get in. Now, still Evil, still not really ending it up. Tries to catch.
This round is going to be really hard to win. Both players about even on meter. Evil still has the burst. Oh, he built up the burst again almost.
Oh, just using
it
right
big
into
combo.
the deflect. Yeah, big combo. This is going to be a wall break. And this one more situation for Evil. This is one more situation, and there's burst.
He has a chance. He has burst. He has front meter. Matches out straight up. Oh, blocks the empire. Burst. Positive bonus. Says the shark. We don't need it.
We don't need
all
it.
that
We have meter.
We have bonus anyway.
Yeah, gonna go for the oppose. Catches the spiral arrow. Evil just wants to get in. He wants to play it fast. And then Baltimore is not really playing fast. Tries to burst fate and go for the
this might kill.
Wait, this is killing! Double Luigi!
One more round. Burst advantage still on Evil's side. Oh, he mashes out there in the round start.
It's a last match.
The anti-air.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Does he build
definitely.
meter?
This is an for sure because
Next touch is death. Next touch is death. You don't want to get thrown. He messes up the high-low, but it doesn't matter. You're going back into the spiral arrow, into the reset.
Oh no!
Oh no, you're dead.
That's the tournament.
That's the tournament, and it's all over.
Evil is your Guilty Gear Strive champion for Comic-Con 2025. Give it up!
Give it up for Evil. The GOAT, the young blood, absolutely tearing through this tournament.
Definitely. Oh my god. Take it away, Nasus.
Take it away.
Oh my golly! I almost screamed louder than with the microphone. I won't repeat this on the microphone. I'm not gonna do this. How are you? I see you shaking. How are you feeling?
Well, I was very nervous throughout the whole match. It went better than I was expecting it to go with Jetstream, at least.
I think you went better over everything. Well, I don't know what you thought, but you went really good. Everybody see excited, jumpy. He played good. How good he played. Clap. How good he played. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Okay, ladies and gents, time for winners. And well, we don't have, well, obviously you won the first one, but we'll pretend we don't know this. And let's go from the 4th place. Where's that guy with the cape? Infernal, baby, where are you? Where are you? 4th place, Infernal, baby. Here's your sign and official document stating that you're 4th place. And just a moment. And zip back. 4th place, Infernal. Pose pictures. You can go. So after 4 comes 3. What was in the 3rd place? What was in the 1st place? Oh, he comes up. He doesn't need jet streams. Like, I need no introduction. Just give me the document. And document as such, 3rd place, Jetstream. Oh boy. 2 more to go. 2nd place, the suited guy, Ruslana. Your official document. Just a moment. I'll give you the bag. Shake the hand.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome very much. And now the 1st place goes to Evil X. Here's the boys. You get this. Hold this. Just, yep. And the bag here. And the most important bit, just a moment. Put this down. You'll need to show your strength here as well. You'll need to lift this up and just, yeah, I'm the winner. Come on. It's good. It's beefy. Go. Okay, there we go. Okie dokie, hand over a microphone. Thanks for the FGC. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, thank you, and we congratulate the victors, and we're gonna be saying goodbyes here as casters as well. There's gonna be a couch interview just in a moment.
With this, guys, I'd like to announce that the first day here at Baltics Gaming Expo is officially over. I'll see you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. to continue on the League of Legends final. Thank you to everybody who came here live. Thank you to everybody who tuned in, and see you guys tomorrow.